and see if it's going. Yeah, okay. First off, I should be way more organized by now, but no. Everything needs to be scuffed. Just needs to. Oh man. Quote. There we go. One. Where is it? Repost. There we go. Okay, so far so stupid. I'm off to stream now. God, why is this sound so fucking loud? I mean, you people aren't hearing it yet, but I have the game open already because last time I started it took forever. This time it isn't because, of course, yeah. I'm just gonna just switch the scene now. There we go. Yay. So far so good. Just to mention, if you're wondering, what the fuck, why? No, not windowed. Borderless, what the fuck? Oh god. Fucking hell. Why did it change? So yeah, I set a frame rate limited to 60 because it barely is doing that anyway. Also, what the fuck? No, Gothic, what the hell? Why is it resetting everything? I know it's a demo of a game that is not yet even out, but holy shit, how can you be this annoying? Holy. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the quality preset Gothic, like, which would be, well, apparently it's Ultra, and like Alchemia Overdose would be like Ultra Super Plus or something. I guess the equivalent of Psycho in Cyberpunk 2077. But like, what the hell? If you go to this like Ultra thing, you get a resolution quality of 75. Like, it lowers the resolution. But considering it barely makes like 60 FPS. Well, okay. If I go to Alchemia Overdose, it barely crawls into the 30s. And like, I have a fucking 7900 XTX. Oh, holy shit, what is this for? If I go to Gothic, it should be fine with 60, I hope. So yeah. Anyway, new game. This is gonna be stupid. This demo is a nice little prequel experience created to show some of the main features of the Gothic 1 remake. But since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches, you don't say. The full game follows the story, structure, and spirit of the original Gothic. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. With the nameless heroes, the protagonist. For anyone who hasn't played Gothic 1, the original, or actually any Gothic in the originals, the original hero just didn't have a name. Anytime he tried to introduce himself, other people just cut him off, or it didn't ever come up again. Which is kind of funny. Because for as grimdark and serious and while German as the original game is, there is some silly humor in it. But only some. It really wasn't anywhere close to like the fucking playable teaser. Especially since the original Nameless Heroes didn't talk every 5 seconds like I'm doing right now. Anyway. Story takes place in the mine valley of Carinus. Yeah, the colony. A penal colony violently taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray. The inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for the magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for its losing war against the orcs. It's not blue ore, it's just magic ore. And in the original game it was just called ore. Anyway, you're Nyras. Or Nyras? Nyras? I don't know. And you have just arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna die soon. Like, if the game is anything like the original in difficulty, I anticipate dying repeatedly of stupid shit. Because one thing that the original had is, at the beginning, you were so fucking weak. Everything just trampled over you. Like, seriously. And like, the hero was so stupid and incompetent, he would hold a one-handed sword with 2 hands. You had to learn how to, to be smart enough to hold a one-handed sword with 1 hand instead of 2. Like, yeah, okay. You'd think anyone would be able to figure that out, but...
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I'm not... No one in here cares about your name, lad. Unless you give them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But a rock slide cut us off from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then. All clear?
Well, I know it's a demo, but you could have later, like... I don't know, have a few just static pictures to explain stuff. Let's try to be nice.
Can I help you somehow? Thanks, but no.
I mean, that's pretty correct, because it's a penal colony. People are nice.
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. Until you're one of us, we can't let you wander around here after dark. Just try to find somewhere well sheltered. Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon, and they come out at night.
Just to mention this, a shadow beast is an enemy of the original games, and yeah, especially at the start of a game, a shadow beast could just fell you in a second. Like, I'm not even being hyperbolic, they could.
Wait, a real shadow beast? In the flesh. One of the many things in this place just waiting to rip you to pieces. Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
Okay, so first thing I fucking hate. You have seen the I had the settings open, right? There is no extra slider for the fucking motion blur. Like, seriously? Why can't I just deactivate the fucking motion blur? Like, holy shit. And it's not even like it's a little bit of motion blur. No, it's a whole fucking shit ton. Holy shit. Why? Just why? Well, at least the music's pretty correct so far.
That's a bad idea. They'll kill me if they find me sleeping here.
I mean, yes, but that's not why I'm here. Wait, does that mean it's open? Gonna take that, and that, yes. First rule of Gothic, take everything that's not nailed down. Why are you so slow? God damn it, Nyras. Drei Schnaps, okay. Beer, another rice schnapps. Some bread, some beer, some tumbler, some ham. Why are you so slow, dude? Oh, it's just okay. Yeah. Okay, I really don't like the movement so far. Like, it's way too weighty. Say what you want about older games, but usually the movement was pretty snappy because they didn't care to make it this weighty. Also, what? This is supposed to be the exchange? Okay. Just take an apple. An apple a day keeps the fucking scavengers away. It's just the loot. I see no reason to take this right now.
Sorry to keep you. What do we got?
The wankers tried to swindle us on the grain again. There's 3 sacks at the bottom with worms in them. I bet you 10 nugs they're gonna say they had no idea.
Just 3? I would have thought it was worse.
So, we're just gonna let them keep fucking us over?
That's right, just as we do with them. Did you notice the ore barrels from this month's batch had an extra thick bottom?
Are you saying...
That the barrels had an extra thick bottom. That's all I know. It's all a game, Whistler. They trick us, we trick them, and so it goes till the gods bite the dust.
You're a proper poet. Well, fuck it. I'll double check the batch and get this ready for the convoy.
Good. Cheers, Whistler.
Sure.
Huh. I mean, okay, that's in the spirit, yes. God damn it, why can't I just... What are you? Just a brush or something.
Welcome to my new life, I guess.
Well, yeah. Okay. Need to find a weapon. Or anything, really. Just some kind of weapon. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. In the original, the exchange is the point where, like, people come in and stuff gets exchanged. Huh? Okay. Thing about that, it was a lot smaller and, like, less claustrophobic because old game be old. But yeah, you land in the water there and get punched in the face, and then Diego shows up and explains what's going on. So, if this follows the original, it would mean if I follow this canyon to the thing, I should get to the camp. Well, to one of the 3 camps. Also, yeah, here's the first gate. Let's see what the others have to say. I think Ledwin was here as someone. To be fair, I already hate that I'm playing this in English, with the English dubbing. If the original had one good thing about it, it was the VAs, or like the dubbing in German. In other languages, not so much, but German was pretty damn good.
Hey, you.
Freshy, eh? Didn't know one was coming in. You got lucky.
Why?
Well, if it wasn't for the rock slide, couple of our lads would have been right there to welcome you. With a proper stomping. Anyway, if you're ready for the valley, you gotta wait till our men clear the path. The precipice.
It's too dangerous to climb, I know. Diego told me.
Good. Best find yourself somewhere to sleep then.
What's your story? Why'd they throw you in?
What, me? Ain't nothing to write home about. I ran out of Dale. Then fell in with the wrong crowd. Then right into a group of guards. After I mugged someone. Bingo. Here I am. Yourself?
I killed someone.
You? Didn't peg you for the type. Don't tell everyone, no. Or at least, only the ones that you think want to hear it.
I won't. I have some questions.
That's so. Well, what I have is a parched throat. How's this? You find me a bevy, then you can ask like there's no tomorrow. One end washes the other.
I mean, that's kind of how it works on the original, so yeah.
What sort
What
of
do you
drink
want?
do you want?
What I want is a Varentian Red, vintage 82, and a foxy redhead to pour it for me. Sadly, this is the colony, so a bottle of the swill the king sells us as beer has got to do.
Sounds like a
Okay.
deal.
In us praise. You know where to find me.
Oh, hey, they actually managed to get the fucking gods right this game.
Here's your beer.
My saviour. Tastes like bull sweat. Anyway, you had questions, right? Fire away.
I mean, it is beer, and presumably pretty cheap beer, so what do you expect?
What's it like in the old camp?
Could be better, could be worse.
In what sense?
Well, if you make nice with the bloodhounds, it's probably your best bet for a normal life here. If you piss off the wrong guys, though.
I get it.
Well, normal life of a fucking ANCAP convention is a normal life, yes.
Where can I find a weapon?
Well, not from us. Maybe try the area around the abandoned mine. There's probably still some old tools, or maybe even a blade up there.
Probably a broken and rusted one.
What about a proper sword?
That you'll have to take or buy from someone. Word of advice. Be grateful for whatever you get in here. And try not to come across like the world owes you something. 'Cause it doesn't.
All right, I'll take a look.
Do that.
How about some general advice about life in the colony?
Make your peace with it.
With being here?
Yeah. This place is your home now, and you're here to stay. No matter what the Rice-Eaters or the cultists will try and tell you. Once you've gotten that into your head, life can be quite alright in here.
Rice eaters and cultists.
You'll find out.
Sounds bleak.
You'll come around.
I'll be on my way.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
I guess green blood is what they made up as a term for newbie. I mean, the ladders are slow as hell, but at least they work. Which you could not always say from the original. Like, seriously, ladders in the original were just fucking broken for no reason. So how do I attack? Oh. Take all. Oh god, why is this so slow? You know, I get the idea of of cinematic animations, but holy hell, this is slow. Okay. Let's see. Anyone around here? No. That's one open. I don't yet have a... well, a pick lock. Pick lock, lock, pick. You know, one or the other, not like both. But okay, take all. Should sleep here, I suppose. What are you? Another arrow, okay. I mean, glitches are to be expected, I suppose. So down there was the way into the colony, which is currently apparently like fallen in. Maybe I can find an old pickaxe in this little mine shaft. Nice. Couple more rats. It's alright, I'm gonna take you. What? What? Settings, controls, where's the, okay. Now if only I could actually hit. Well, that sucks. I'm dead. Does the other enemies here? Seems so. Which is nice. Another pickaxe. Really? Okay. Seem to be fine. Oh hey, arrow. Nice. Whoa. God damn it. That's some of the magic ore. They will apparently kind of interact with that. Let's see, anything else around here? It is dark. Nothing else here. Going further in doesn't seem like a smart idea. Wait. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, so that it. Nothing else here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, no, where my stupid mug is, there is actually nothing in that corner. The UI seems to be pretty simple. Interesting. Oh, it's day. Nice. Kinda pretty bloodied. That's not good. Let's try and stay on this route for the moment. Okay. Definitely not going to go over there. Those fucking big birds would just kill me. Oh, hey, or. Gonna take that. This is like the most. Yeah, okay. Another arrow. Another torch to replenish the one I just used. Music, you don't need to be that loud. That's the rock slide they've been talking about. Makes sense. So far, this looks about correct. Actually looks pretty nice. Well, the environment, the character models are a bit iffy. Cargo.
Hey, you.
Look at that. A fresh face. They just threw you in?
They did.
Well, then welcome to the colony, I guess. What's your name? I'm Cargo.
Nyras.
Good to meet you. Hey, listen. Why don't we chat for a bit? You could tell me the latest from the outside, and I can give you some advice that will help you stay alive here. It's just that I've been shoveling that bloody rubble all day, and I'd kill for a distraction. What do you say?
Sure.
All right. Honestly, though, there isn't that much to tell. Everyone's on edge because of the war, and all the horror stories that are going around about the orcs don't help. There's word that the Nordmarians made some small victories, though, so there's that.
Thank Enos. Let's hope they can reclaim some of the mining areas. There's no way we in here can keep up with the demand long term, no matter how many prisoners the king sends here. What about Corina City? Did you get a chance to see it when they brought you here?
Not really. They had me locked up the whole time.
Ah, shame. Oh man, I miss that place. I lived there for a couple of years after I left Varant. Had a woman there. Rosa. She was the sweetest thing you could ever imagine. And a better soul than I'll ever be. Ah, shit. Here I am rambling like a drooling old man. I'm sorry.
Is it true there are no women in here? At all?
Only the ones the Yor barons keep for their amusement. But if you bet as much as an eye at them, Gomez will have you whipped to the bone. There's a rumor about a couple who escaped and are hiding somewhere. But I doubt it. People just love to talk. And drink. And talk some more.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Your turn. What's your advice?
Join the old camp. We're the heart of the colony. All the stuff they send us from outside, they bring it to us.
Unless there's a rock slide.
Don't worry about that. Our boys will have that cleared in no time. Gomez is tough, but he knows how to keep this place running.
Gomez is your boss?
He's the most powerful man in the old camp, yeah. He led the prison revolt back then and took charge. He's the guy who tells the king what we want for our ore. And the king delivers.
I see.
One more thing. You look like you've held a sword before. You wouldn't care for a practice match, would you? I got a fight coming up next week. And I could show you some tricks in return.
Wait. Oh, Kirgo. Yeah, I have no fucking chance.
You have a fight coming up.
Yeah. In the arena. You'll see it.
Maybe later.
Yeah, sure. I'll be here for a bit longer.
Yeah, but I don't think those rocks are gonna be away anytime soon. The thing about Kirgo, if I remember correctly, and that is the guy I think it is, yeah, I'm completely fucked if I try to fight him. I mean, he's an arena fighter. The thing about the arena is the game does not care jack shit if you're bad at it. I mean, you saw what those fucking wall rides did to me. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you. Is there a crouch button? Indeed there is.
Hey, you.
Wait a second. You're the guy they just tossed in, aren't you? No, don't say anything. I know it. You just got that what the fuck did I get myself into look on your face. I'm guessing you already know we're stuck up here.
Yeah. I'm looking for a place to camp. Apparently there's a shadow beast out here.
There is? We saw it too. It's a big bloody bastard. Hey, why don't we make a deal? You help me hunt that flock of scavs, and in return, we share the food, and you can sleep at our fire. It's in the old miners' camp across the flooded mine, and it's well sheltered. What do you say?
Our fire?
Yeah, me and my friends. You'll meet him.
Your comment doesn't sound like you're from Carinus.
And neither does yours.
Where are you from? Midlands?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
Why do they pronounce it Carinus? It's Carinus. Seriously, it's Carinus. Stop calling it Carinus. I hate it.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
You mean, am I the big bad villain who wants to rob the poor freshie of all his non-existent nuggets? No offense, friend, but if I had a problem with you, you'd already be dead.
If that were true, you would have done anything aside from letting me basically sneak up on you, but okay.
What's in this for you? You look like you could kill those scavs yourself.
Ain't you a wary one? Good. Now first, I remember what it was like to get tossed in here and have everyone trying to fuck me over. Second, if it turns out you're at least a little less useless than the average freshie, I might just tell you to piss on what Diego probably told you and try joining our camp. The new camp instead. The one where you don't have to blow sugar up Gomez's ass for the rest of your life. But that can wait. First, we hunt.
Does that gang of yours have a leader?
Yeah, it does. Nyras. But again, it's not like in the old camp. We follow his lead because he's the best man for the job, and that's it. The moment that changes, he'd step down.
Yeah, I don't think he would, but okay. Nyras is a pretty smart guy. Anyway, I'm gonna regret this.
Deal. What's the strategy?
There ain't one. Those birds are as dumb as rocks, so you charge in and make short work of them. Just don't let them surround you. Tell me when you're ready, then we go.
Maybe later.
I can wait a few more minutes.
I mean, I'm currently basically dying, so I should change that. Yeah. Here. Okay. So, I need to find a fire or something. Like a place where I can take all the meat I have and just, fry it. Because then I can fucking eat it. And can probably heal myself a bit more. Can I use here? No? Fucking. Because eating raw meat ain't the smartest thing you can do, I suppose. Or at least it wasn't in the original game. To be fair, this is a demo, so... What's up here? Oh, hey. Berries. Nice. Oh. Verify here. Yeah, can I use you? Good. Hallelujah. Oh god, why is this game so... Okay. Why is this game so slow? Seriously, if there's anything I really don't like about this so far, it's how slow everything is. How much does this heal me? Not much. Yeah. Why can't I? Okay. Maybe I have to learn how to prepare bug meat first. Anyway, some steak and a couple berries sounds like a okay food.
Hey, you.
I'm busy, Freshie. Diego told you what to do, didn't he?
I only have a few...
Piss off!
Yeah, that sounds about right. There you go.
Hey, you. What is it? About this barrier. Is it really true you can't go back out once you're in? You can. Anytime. But that thing will hit your ass with a lightning bolt so nasty, even the vultures won't want to touch what's left of you. What exactly do you do? Are you with the guys who run the colony? If you mean the old camp, then yes, I am. Though I'm only a shadow. Shadow? Yes. I guess you could call us the all-rounders of the camp. But you'll pick it up. I guess this old camp is the main settlement in the colony? Well, it's the oldest one. Our leader, Gomez, and his men founded it right after the revolt. It's built around the castle where the old prison guards used to live. But there are others. Why do you ask? I'm just curious. You'll have to find out yourself. How did you end up in here? I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Meaning that I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Where can I get a weapon? Not from here. That's old camp property. Just look around the canyon. There's bound to be something. Even if it's just a rusty pickaxe.
Yeah.
I'll be going, sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking tell Diego what to do. He'll just fucking kick my ass. Just gonna save for a moment. I'm just gonna make a new save, I don't care. You know, the camera is slightly wonky. How do I put it? You see, the movement, your character is moving, right? But the camera is slightly off screen, yet you walk, if you press back W, so forwards, you walk in the direction the camera is pointing, not where your character is looking, which is fucking weird. I mean, it's not game-breaking or anything, but it does feel a bit weird. Let's help Drax out with the fucking scavengers for now. Or at least try to. Because let's be real, scavengers are starting enemies, but they can and will absolutely kick your ass. Let's see.
Hey, you.
That sounds...
Let's hunt.
Music to my ears. You got a weapon?
Yeah.
Good. Then follow my lead.
I suck. I think those are all.
Hey, you.
Ah, good job. That's some sweet bounty. You know how to gut?
Well,
Never mind, I can do it. Hey, come to think of it, maybe you could go find my friend Ratford while I'm at it and see if he needs a hand. One of our crew, Jorik, has gone missing. We think he's somewhere in the canyon. Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
crew?
Yeah, our gang. The Reds call us bandits, but I don't think that's fair. We're so much more.
I take it your gang runs this new camp you mentioned earlier?
Run isn't the word I'd use. I mean, yeah, there are factions and all, but there's no fixed rules or proper, what's the word? Hierarchies. As I said, though, let's talk about it once I got that scav speared up and sizzling over the fire.
What happened to this Jorik?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. The man just wandered off and ain't come back since. Someone saw him climbing around this canyon here, but so far, nothing.
What does your friend Ratford look like?
My size, black hair, big mustache. He wears the same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down here when you found Jorek. I should have the fire and dinner ready by then. Oh, by the way, I'm Drax.
Okay. Just gonna grab all of those. I wonder if they keep the tradition of Jobit games to not give you any fucking armor for God knows how long. And once you get armor, it's a really big upgrade usually. Like a thing that Jobit games had and most games didn't is though. There were very few armors over the course of the game. And actually getting some could become completely hard. I'm just gonna take everything. I mean, Drax is gone, so why the hell not? Might as well get everything. That's interesting. You know, this brisk walk is kind of weird. It feels floaty. At the same time, it feels weighty and slow. Like, I don't know how to put this. Oh, I can actually jump, okay. Anything interesting? Oh. Someone's up there. Wait, is that Drax? Yeah, it's just Drax. Just gonna use the frying pan here. Up. Okay, what I don't like so far is just how slow everything is. The thing you could do in the original was just like completely, what's it called? You could just spam that by just pressing 2 buttons repeatedly. What's this? I know it's a demo, but that jump, what the fuck? Should be careful. If there was anything in there, I'm kind of fucked. Okay. Is jumping up there a possibility? Nope. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. Take other thing. Huh. This part of the upper mine seems to just have gone awry. Okay. To the lower mine, there hasn't been anything there. This looks surprisingly climbable. It is. Let's see. Oh. I'm gonna assume that's like... What was his name? Rockford? Rushford?
Hey,
Radford?
you.
Now, who by Belia are you?
I'm Knight.
Not your name. You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you in?
I'm new, yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you, in return for a place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now? Well, I don't need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna have a stranger sleep by our fire. Now get lost.
What can I do to convince you?
Oh, look. I ain't trying to be an arse, I really ain't. But I don't know you, and trusting strangers is the best way to get yourself killed in here. Sorry, but it ain't happening. Good luck out there.
Well, that sucks. Still can look around up here, at least a little bit. So I should be careful. Who knows what's lurking around here. I mean, the people did talk about some shadow beast, and I don't want to be a shadow beast next meal. Okay. Fucking... Shit. Fuck. Yeah, okay. When did I last save? Wait, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. Oh well. That's what I get for not fucking saving. I need a better weapon. This goddamn pickaxe is a bad joke. Like it's way too fucking slow. Oh hey, there are more berries here. You know, for being blueberries, they are really red, but okay. Like seriously, they look more like raspberries than blueberries, but whatever. Like even a rusty sword or a goddamn dagger would be nice, but no, nothing. Just gonna have to run around with a fucking pickaxe. Pickaxes suck. I mean, they are good for what they are supposed to be used for, but in everything else they suck. Because they are large, heavy, slow. I'm blind. Clearly, I'm blind. Okay. Equip one. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Hey, you.
Let's
Let's hunt.
Music to my ears. You got a weapon?
Yeah.
Good. Then follow my lead.
Nice.
Hey, you.
Ha! Good job. That's some sweet bounty. You know how to gut?
Well,
Never mind, I can do it. Hey, come to think of it, maybe you could go find my friend Ratford while I'm at it and see if he needs a hand. One of our crew, Jorik, has gone missing. We think he's somewhere in the canyon. Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
crew?
Yeah, our gang. The Reds call us bandits, but I don't think that's fair. We're so much more.
I take it your gang runs this new camp you mentioned earlier?
Run isn't the word I'd use. I mean, yeah, there are factions and all, but there's no fixed rules or proper, what's the word? Hierarchies. As I said, though, let's talk about it once I got that scav speared up and sizzling over the fire.
By the way, if the game actually is gonna follow the original, then that's a lie. The new camp has a pretty fixed hierarchy. Like, it's not an anchor stream or something. It really has its goddamn hierarchy. With the water mages at the very top, followed by the bandits. No, correction. Followed by the mercenaries of the water mages, followed by the bandits, and then followed by the rice farmers at the very bottom. So yeah, it's actually a pretty classic hierarchy. Huh?
What happened to this Jorik?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. The man just wandered off and ain't come back since. Someone saw him climbing around this canyon here, but so far, nothing.
What does your friend Ratford look like?
My size, black hair, big mustache. He wears the same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down here when you found Jorik. I should have the fire and dinner ready by then. Oh, by the way, I'm Drax.
Also, fun little fact. So far, the characters in this game are actually nicer than the original. And we're gonna loot those, because Drax apparently is not. And I doubt I'm gonna learn skinning anytime soon. At least you can spam this. Jump is not gonna stop amusing me. So apparently places you can jump up to are pretty obvious to spot. On that note, saving. No autosave in this game. Mood. Mood. I mean, I get it. Old school and all that. So that's a plus. And it's definitely better than like the teaser, where it was way too easy to just kill everything. And at least the stupid fire battle system they had up there is apparently gone. Replaced with something a bit closer to the original. Not completely like the original, but closer. To be fair, the original's, what's it called? The input scheme was rather unique, let's say. Like, it was set up in such a way that you nearly had to press 2 buttons for just everything. Like, no matter what you were doing, you had to, like, press 2 buttons, but If you set it up correctly, you could, without a joke, play the entire game with one hand. It even became somewhat comfortable to do that. But yeah, if you're not used to that, it's a rather weird input scheme. Control scheme, that's the word. Nice. But yeah, the game could really do with like some general speed up of things. So far it feels a bit sluggish. Like sure, the original was hard, at least at the beginning, but how do I put it? It didn't feel that slow. It felt janky at times because it's like the classic Eurojank RPG, if there ever was one. But it was relatively fast and snappy. At least I remember it to be. It has been some years. Sadly, I don't have my copy of the original Gothic 1 anymore. CD must have gotten lost during some really interesting. I cannot save what I have. Huh. Nice. F. Eat faster, dude. There we go. Take all of that. Take all of that. You know, either the mole rats just gathered some random trash here, or there used to be someone here. I guess I have my answer. A club. I don't know if the club is actually a bit stronger than the rusty sword I have. Ah. Oh god, there's scavengers ahead. Blunt damage +5. Overall less damage though. I'm gonna keep the sword for now. Scavengers. Okay. Anyway, say...
Now, who by Belia are you?
I'm Knight.
Not your name. You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you in?
I'm new, yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you, in return for a place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now? Well, I don't need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna have a stranger sleep by our fire. Now get lost.
What can I do to convince you?
Oh, look. I ain't trying to be an arse, I really ain't. But I don't know you, and trusting strangers is the best way to get yourself killed in here. Sorry, but it ain't happening. Good luck out there.
Okay. Can I save now? Please. Fuck's sake. I'm going back to the main menu because I need to go away for a second. Be right back. Man, I'm so used to having, to playing with a controller that I just tried to... I just wanted to grab the controller that I'm not holding. Because, yeah, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. Nah. Does control even work? Let's see. Yeah. But no, this just, that just feels wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be able to get 1. Shit. Okay. So, to Scavengers down. Nice. At least I can get my arrows back. Oh, well, most of them. Aside from the ones I used senselessly because I overshot. So, 2 more, eh? Great. Really, could I please hit? I'm dumb. What the? Okay. Oh shit, goblin. Just gonna back off, save, and try to kill that goblin. Mind you, goblins aren't exactly the easiest enemies. Not in this game, at least. So I only see this one, so... 1. Okay. Anyone else? Gonna save again. Good old safe scumming. Cryptic image with an unknown purpose. Presumably drawn by Yorick. Mysterious note.
You again.
I think I found your man.
I can see that. So he's dead. Fuck. Must have been that shadow beast.
Drax said he was one of you.
From our gang, yeah. The fool got hooked on those herb rolls the cultists sell and started losing his marbles. Last time I saw him, he went on about how their god was talking to him in his sleep. Nutty stuff like that. And then a week ago, he just wandered out of our camp in the dead of night and didn't come back.
A god spoke to him in his dream.
Whispered. I think that was how he put it. But yeah, that's what those herbs do to you.
So we're gonna call it herbs now. What? Calling it swamp weed was too obvious or what? Because yes, in the original it's just called swamp weed. Literally. You're smoking weed.
Are you talking about swamp weed?
Yeah. There's a bog in the valley, and the sect that lives there grows and sells it. Apparently they smoke it because it opens their mind to their god. But lots of folk outside the sect use it too, because it takes the edge off.
Okay, so they still call it swamp weed. Why did you call it herbs for? Like, why?
What's that cult you're talking about?
Right, you're new here.
Yeah.
Long and short of it, there's 3 camps in the colony, and one of them is a sect. Word is, their chief lunatic had some vision 6 years ago that some old god was about to wake up and save them all. So they moved to the swamp. Been living there ever since.
That god, is he real?
Course not. That master of theirs he bury on is just playing on how desperately they want to get out.
Well, actually, no, but... Well, spoilers for a super old game. Their god is real, though their god is actually literally an archdemon, so... Called the Sleeper.
Look, I found this on your man.
A letter?
No, a drawing. And there's these symbols.
Ah, must have scribbled that while he was baked. You keep it.
What now? Are you gonna take him back to your camp?
No. We'll stay the night, head back to our camp tomorrow, and tell our boss that Jorik's dead. End of story. So, Drax promised you a place in our camp, eh? Belia's balls. That man.
I helped him hunt.
Did you? Ah, well, fuck it. If you hadn't messed about in those bushes, I probably wouldn't have found our man before nightfall. You'll get your sleeping spot, and you'll get some dinner as well. Sorry about earlier, it just pays to keep your guard up in this shithole. Anyway, come on. Let's head back down. Drax should be in the camp already.
Yeah, sure, I'll be right after you. And we're just gonna take all of the stuff I find here? Because why wouldn't I? Anything interesting in here? Plate, goblet, jug. Nothing interesting. I actually don't know how long this demo is. So far it's been pretty straightforward. You know, aside from it being way too fucking slow, because everything is so weighty, I actually like it so far, so... Well, I like it aside from the fucking options, like what's up with this. Please make like stuff like, I don't know, depth of field and like motion blur. Please make it just its own fucking setting instead of having it like bound to some other setting and you have to like go any searching to fucking deactivate it alone. Just please make it a fucking option in the options. Like, it's the year 2025. You'd think people would be here. It would be like a fucking no-brainer by this point, but no. I think that's part of the problem with the engine they are using. Also, like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look too bad. I actually like some of the visuals, but like, I think the contrast is simultaneously too high and too low. Like, how do I put it? Midtones are rather washed out, but like, the black is just crunched to hell and back. Like, why? I mean, it makes sense with my avatar, like my fucking PG tuber, because it's a deliberate design choice to make it look more like comic-esque. But, like, this seems to go for semi-realism, so why? Like, stuff isn't this compressed in reality. Actually, maybe it's just shadow quality, global illumination, maybe that. Texture, effects, foliage, shading. Does this make it better? Not really. Also, for what non-game? It's actually under 60 FPS if I look like there. Okay, there it is 60. If I go over there, it drops to the mid-50s. God, that's just sad. If you're wondering what I mean by sad, like, I'm technically playing on like 1080p. Well, actually not 1080p because the resolution isn't high. Like, what's the deal with those fucking settings? Does this work? I mean, it's sharper, but like, it still drops underneath 60 FPS. That's just sad. I mean, sure, it's a demo for an unfinished game and all that, so I hope they will, like, they will optimize it better, but holy hell. Just to mention this, I have a fucking 7900 XTX. Should not be this bad. That's just, damn. Like, seriously? Also, do those settings even do anything? Like, just for fun, wait, I can put this saturation up. Sure, actually, let's do this. Texture quality is usually just dependent on how much VRAM you have. I have 24 gigabytes, it should be enough. Let's leave the rest as it is. Yeah, I don't think the settings do much. Okay, then. Does it look better or weird? I think it looks better with some more saturation. I know, but grimy realism. Yeah, no, fuck off. Reality has color. Unless you're colorblind, I suppose, but very few people are fully colorblind. Oh well. Okay. So far, so good, I guess. I mean, I found a place to sleep, so is this already the end of the demo? If yes, I don't want to be ungrateful, but like, what's this now? Oh God. Really? Maybe that helps. Oh my God, no, there's actually motion blur. What the fuck? Hallelujah, no more fucking motion blur. Okay, best game of the year, damn, done. No, that's a joke, still. Why is it the slider? Okay.
So you made a friend, Rats? Didn't think I'd see the day.
Piss off. You got our dinner?
Yeah, the new lad helped me. You found Jorik, huh? What killed him?
Probably that shadow beast. We gotta be careful tonight.
So tell me, Freshie, when you found Jorik, did you find out why he wandered off as well? Honestly, I still don't get it. Now, I've smoked more rolls than a furnace. No god has yet whispered into my dreams.
Well, he did have this drawing. Wait, I have it.
Keep that paper in your pants and don't talk about this shite. Jorik smoked too much and lost his marbles. End of story.
Belgius, balls, calm down, man. It was just a question. So anyway, you probably figured out by now that there's 3 camps in the colony. I'll be up front. Seeing as you ain't half as useless as most of the folks they toss in here, you should try and join ours.
Oh, you're making it sound like we're a flock of ladies waiting to throw our breechcloths at him. Drax is right, though. We could use new men. And you might have what it takes. That said, if you don't want to end up plucking rice, you're gonna have to work hard for it.
That's true wherever he goes. At least we have a plan that'll get us out of here. And a proper one at that. Not some cultist bullshit about sleeping gods.
If you still think that let's blow up a pile of blue ore nonsense is gonna work, you're as away with the fairies as the loons are. I mean, how much ore have they dug up by now? Enough to buy all the deserts of Varan? But somehow, whenever you ask the mercs when the mages finally have enough, it's always just a little more. Seriously, I'm starting to wonder if they ain't just playing games with us like that Iberian bloke does with his lambs. I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that it? I mean, sure, it's a free demo, but...
He is real.
What? Oh. Huh. Hey. That it? Huh. Oh my god. Seriously? Why do you keep resetting? Okay, there we go. Huh. So, So, let me get my thoughts in order. Huh. I mean, it's a very short demo, so it's 1.5 hours, and I'm not particularly fast or smart. And yeah, sure, there's probably more to see, like I didn't fight with... what's its face again? Like the guy chipping away at the rocks. Yeah, I don't actually think there was much more than that. So, Okay, first off, upsides. It's a lot better than the playable teaser, which, to be fair, that wasn't much of a hurdle to jump over, like at all. Downsides, yeah. Okay, no. Let's try it and stay positive. I like the gameplay more or less so far. I like that it isn't really holding your hand. I don't think there is like a quest pointer or anything. Just your journal, which, yeah, that's good. That's how Gothic should be. The characters so far are a bit nicer than the originals, but I don't mind that, honestly. While in the original, everyone is a fucking asshole. In this, it seems more like the people are actually just out to not get fucked over, which, yeah, makes sense. It's a lawless fucking place. Yeah, the lawless... It's a lawless fucking prison. That's what it is. It's a prison island. well, not an island, it's a valley, but okay, whatever. It starts too abrupt and ends too abrupt, but yeah, okay. Again, it's a fucking demo, so I shouldn't go with that. The voice acting seems fine. Not really much to say about it. Sounds fine so far. It doesn't hold a candle to like the original German dub, but yeah, what are you gonna do about that? I mostly like the graphic style, as mentioned. The faces are a bit wonky here and there, but like it's, I think, AA or something, so it's fine. It looks okay. The foliage and all that actually looks pretty nice. Gonna give it that. The gameplay is a bit of a double-edged sword. It's intuitive enough, but it just feels too slow. And yeah, I get the idea of wanting to have like it be of wanting it to feel realistically weighty when you're going for this semi-realistic style, but I prefer it to be a bit snappier. Seriously, I can do without inverse kinematics on characters. Like, it makes sense to me in a horror game where the character being a bit slow and trotting and all of that actually makes sense for the character. And like for the what's it called? For the atmosphere you want to get, where you're kind of helpless in how slow you are. But in an action RPG, which Gothic is, that's what it fundamentally is. It just makes more sense if it's snappier and faster and easier. Like, yeah, I prefer just be it snappy and fast. Like, yeah, sure, in the original there were many small animations that didn't do much aside from making the world feel more immersive, but that was only for like side animations that are only there for the atmosphere. It wasn't so much for like just the basic movement of the character. Like, yeah, it could be a bit wooden at times, but that's mostly because it was a janky old German RPG. So in this case, it feels more deliberate, and I don't really like it. What else? The fighting system, as far as I can tell, works simple enough. There's no lock-on or anything, apparently. Or if there is, I just didn't look at it or find it. Actually, let's see. What the fuck? That's one downside of this game currently, or at least of this fucking goddamn demo. Glitches abound. Anyway, controls. Look. Mouse. It's quick items, like throwing items, throw away. Okay. I mean, I tried to click toggle sprint, but honestly, it didn't do much. Yeah, I did use this. I used that. Ah, there is a lock on target. Okay. Change objective, but I'm gonna assume that's like change what you're locked onto or something. Toggle walk, okay. Oh, there are stats, okay. Should probably have looked at that, but yeah. Combat attack 1, attack 2. So I always use the secondary attack instead of the first. Why would you map this? What? Okay, why would you map the main attack? Like, I assume because it's attack 1 that is like the main attack. Why would you map like fucking the main attack to the right mouse button? And the secondary attack to the left? What? That's just fucking weird. Why? Attack 3, Q and E. Yeah, okay, didn't say that. I suppose those are probably the classic just sidestep and attack things. So you can block or parry, okay. There's a dodge button, there's a roll button. Cast spell and aim. I don't think there was any spells yet. Okay, anyway. So far, so interesting. So yeah, I missed a few things because, well, there's no tutorial. Which, yeah, the original didn't have tutorial, so yeah, it's a pro, I suppose. Though it would not be bad if there were just like, maybe just a small hint text. Because like the old games came with a booklet where you could just read it up. New games don't do that anymore, so there is a reason why we have tutorials, or at least like little tips that just tell you what. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually have much to say. As said, it's just 1.5 hours of gameplay. There isn't that much to do. I think I like it so far. Sure. Like, I don't completely fucking hate it. Which, in hindsight, I did hate most of the fucking playable teaser that came out years ago. God damn it, years ago. I feel old. Anyway, the thing about the playable... I mentioned when I was talking to the first guy up on that, like, fucking Hot Colors, that, hey, at least they got the gods right this time. That's actually a thing that I had a problem with directly with the playable teaser. Like, aside from the main character and the playable teaser just yapping and yapping and yapping, and I watched, it was just fucking annoying. Like, more annoying than I am right now, with just respect for that. How do I put it? Yeah. There was this one thing where you could, like, take a break, you know, emptying your bladder. Yeah. And the character would say something like, thank God no blood. Which, first off, why the fuck are you concerned there may be blood in your urine? And secondly, nobody in the world of Gothic would say thank God. Because there isn't one god, there are multiple gods. And actually, like, 2 out of the 3 main gods were mentioned in this game. The 3 main gods in the original Gothic are Nyras, the god of fire and like the main quote-unquote good god. Adanos, the god of water and like kind of a balanced god. Honestly, I don't really know what Adanos had over like Nyras. Nyras was more like defined as like the de facto good, quote unquote, god, while Adanos was just always kind of there. Like, it's the water god and the water spells derive from him, but for the most part, he's just kind of there, chilling. He exists. That's it. Sure, the water mage probably have more to tell you about him, but... And then there was Belial. Belial being the quote-unquote evil god. God of darkness, I think the undead and all of that. But what else? And yeah, it just kind of annoyed me when in a playable teaser, the guy would say, thank God, because that just took me out of the world. And I'm actually kind of happy that they revised this and now have characters actually like use the correct names, as stupid as it is. Because it's like an integral part to the world of Gothic. Like a really integral part. Because in the end, basically the entire story revolves around the, what's it called? Like, at least by the third game, it kind of revolves more or less around the oh god. I wish I could talk, but I'm too dumb to talk. Around the dynamic of the three gods, and I think in the end you kind of just... I actually never played the third game to its end, and especially not the DLC for it. Like, seriously, Gothic 3 just back in the day ran like a sheet on my computer. Though then again, Gothic 3 was a notorious rush job and just felt completely different from the originals. Like Gothic and Gothic 2, as well as Nacht des Raben, to use the German name. The English name being Night of the Raven, which is a direct translation. And yeah, so I don't actually quite remember what it was. But like, I think Xardas just takes you into some kind of different world, blah, blah. It's weird. It got weird at the end. But at least in the second game, you actually directly fight against creatures of Belial. Why did I say Belial? It's Belial. That's what I get for just getting the head twisted. You know, just a couple days ago I played fucking Persona 4, so of course I still have fucking Belial in my head. Anyway, yeah. So to sum up, better than a playable teaser. I mostly like it. It's too slow. I love that there's the correct music. I am very happy that they got the gods right now, and also mostly the atmosphere. Yeah. The graphics could be, like, especially the shadows could be made a bit better. It definitely needs more optimizing because, holy shit. Like, I did mention how this is 1080p and, like, it's barely stable 60 FPS. And no, you should not have a barely stable 60 FPS when you have a fucking $1,000 graphics card. Like, seriously, to reiterate, I'm using a 7900 XTX. And it's way too stuttery for that. Holy shit. Yeah, work on that. Please. For the love of everything that's unholy, work on that. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Make it faster, work on the fucking optimization. Else, keep it up, more or less. Yeah, that's it. I don't hate it so far, so that's probably the best thing I can say about it. Yeah. Well, very short fucking stream today, but I don't know what else to do, so yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day today. To be fair, I yapped so much about random shit that my throat is already like going, starting to feel rough, so yeah. Oh well. Really? I suck so much. The entire fucking time I still had the settings of my last game. Still had it set up so it said I was playing Persona 4. God. I'm so fucking dumb. I forgot that it's done. Okay. Oh, I'm done. Bye. God damn it.